The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Sonic Web Studios specializes in custom web design, app development, social networking, search engine optimization, domain registration, email marketing, online stores, and more. Since our birth, we have been designing and developing immaculate websites and providing web solutions which are a cut above the rest. As a leading web designing enterprise, we have a team of extremely talented web designers who are well-focused and have the experience of working on multiple web developing platforms such as PHP, Magento, custom WordPress, and more. Sonic Web Studios has been helping businesses of all kinds, whether big, small, established, or startup, impress their audiences with exemplary web solutions. We don't just create beautiful and functional websites. We give you a complete online solution with the main goal of enhancing your yearly revenues. We aim to give your business the online exposure and brand acknowledgement that will help you in achieving increased conversions leading to profitable sales. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Voting just isn't going to the polls on Election Day anymore. Options like early voting, mail-in voting, and ballot drop boxes are available to more voters and are growing in popularity. How to Vote, a tool created by Democracy Works, breaks down the options your state offers for casting a ballot, empowering you to decide when and where to vote. Democracy works best when we all vote, but misinformation and confusion about election procedures have resulted in low voter turnout. How to Vote, a tool created by Democracy Works, takes the guesswork out of the voting process. How to Vote is an easy-to-use and help folks from all over the country overcome many of the process barriers to voting. Democracy Works is committed to helping you vote, no matter what. Their tool, How to Vote, does just that. You can sign up for election reminders, see what's on your ballot, get step-by-step assistance requesting your mail ballot, explore your options for returning your voted mail ballot, check your voter registration status, find your polling site, and make sure you have the appropriate ID. Decide when and where you'll vote this year at howto.vote. That's howto.vote. Even though this is a presidential election, there are many more candidates on the ballot besides the president. Go to Ballot Ready for a nonpartisan guide to your entire ballot. From there, you can compare candidates based on stances on issues, biography, or endorsements, and then save your choices to use when you vote by mail or in the voting booth. You can even request your absentee ballot or make a plan to vote early on or election day. This election matters. Make sure you have a plan to vote and vote informed. And this year, with changes to polling places and vote by mail laws as a result of COVID, it's more important than ever to have a plan and vote. Local elected officials affect our lives every day. They decide who to prosecute, monitor the quality of our drinking water, and choose the leadership of our schools. 30% of voters take time to vote and then leave some part of their ballot blank. This is a missed opportunity to choose the leaders of our communities. It's okay if you're unfamiliar with some of the more local positions. We recommend hosting a ballot party. Get together with friends over Zoom, split up the research, and go through the ballots together. Go to ballotready.org and enter your address to make a plan to vote and vote informed. That's ballotready.org.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Sonic Web Studios specializes in custom web design, app development, social networking, search engine optimization, domain registration, email marketing, online stores, and more. Since our birth, we have been designing and developing immaculate websites and providing web solutions which are a cut above the rest. As a leading web designing enterprise, we have a team of extremely talented web designers who are well-focused and have the experience of working on multiple web developing platforms such as PHP, Magento, custom WordPress, and more. Sonic Web Studios has been helping businesses of all kinds, whether big, small, established, or startup, impress their audiences with exemplary web solutions. We don't just create beautiful and functional websites. We give you a complete online solution with the main goal of enhancing your yearly revenues. We aim to give your business the online exposure and brand acknowledgement that will help you in achieving increased conversions leading to profitable sales. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Mike brings you great guests and interesting people from all across the globe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode of the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can check our Facebook page at facebook.com/the Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, Radio Public, iTunes, Google Play, and over 25 podcast platforms. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Also follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here with a wonderful singer who was born in Canada and currently residing in Alabama. He's a pop musician, actor, singer, songwriter, and quite multi-talented. And he's on the road right now, touring across the southern state with a very unique style of pop and R&B, just making a name for himself. And it's basically about phrases of wonderment, love gone right, gone wrong, repeat, and many, many more. And this guy is doing it at 3 a.m. We're going to find out why. It's also Inside My Head, Right Now, Wonder, and a lot more. A little bit of nice EP work as well, too. Live, ladies and gentlemen, on the road right now, driving somewhere in Alabama or somewhere in the South. Ladies and gentlemen, singer-songwriter and the multi-talented VEVO, Jordan Massey. Jordan, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
Hi, thank you for having me.
What? Well, you must be on the road despite the pandemic, and I guess you're just out and about in the state, in the southern states and everything. So you, yes.
I was, I'm sorry. I was actually doing like a mini kind of tour last year, and around the beginning of this year, I kind of like started slowing down, and right now I'm in San Francisco, which is pretty cool, and it's like working on different music and basically just kind of, I would say brainstorming, because there's a lot of stuff I'm working on right now. I just can't say what it is yet.
Wow, you're in San Francisco. I thought you were in Alabama. I guess you're really putting some miles in the car despite the pandemic. So I guess that's the best way to do it. Just have your own vehicle. I love that.
It works, So yeah, I've been working on a lot right now because I released my first EP last year in August, and I've been really working effortlessly on this next one, and right now I can say this is one of the best. It's something like, I don't know if anybody else feel the same way, but if you ever listen to a song, you was like, I wish I wrote that. This EP is that for me, and I'm glad I actually have. I'm glad I actually did that. I actually put together something that molds a chapter that I had in my life. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. We'll talk about some of the chapters in life in just a minute. And you were born in Canada, and you've been in Alabama, but you're touring in San Francisco. And first of all, tell us how you got started in music.
I actually started writing music when I was 11. I was around 11. That's when I wanted to actually do music, and then I feel like growing up, you just never know for sure what you want to do, because it's the way I was thinking, I wanted to do so many things at one time. So I wanted to do music for a while, and I tried to write music for a while, and I kind of I want to say forgot about it, but I just more so when it came to making it a career, I wasn't really putting energy to it, and so I kind of let it slide away slowly. And then when I turned 18, my brother told me about a studio that was nearby that I didn't even know that Montgomery had. And I was like, okay, well, it's a studio down the street. this seems pretty cool. Let me try it. I was like, let me revisit and try it again. And once I went in the studio and did what I did, which was my first song, Wonder, I felt like all the way back in love with it. I was like so stoked to hear myself on the audio and it like sound good to me. like, so, so I was just like speechless. Like it was like one of those things to where like you didn't have to explain it to people. It was just something that you knew in your heart felt right. And ever since then, I just went along with it. And it's been one hell of a ride, I can tell you that much. It's been pretty crazy. But
it sounds like it as well, too. And also, what was that one moment that precisely influenced you into what you're doing today? What was that one aha moment that says, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life in terms of career?
I performed for the first time, and people was really engaging, and they really liked it. And I was like, this is about it. And like honestly, I just want to and I'm slowly getting there. But I feel like I always tell somebody like my biggest dream is not only to be like to like perform and sing, it's also to actually go like have a concert and like I hold the microphone out and people are just singing, like thousands of people are just singing my lyrics, you know what I mean?
Oh my,
that's the biggest dream. That's like one of my biggest dreams. I just like that day would like solidify like that probably would like not, I don't want to say close that chapter, but like it will fulfill like something in me, you know what I mean? But like even small crowds that I get now work, you know, they still have that same impact, and that's what made me want to keep doing it. And yeah, it was like also therapeutic for me as well. So it worked so many different ways, and so it's so weird to explain, but it's just something that you know when you like really passionate and love something, it's like so hard to explain the way that you want to. But for me, it's like a euphoric feel, you know what I mean? So I love it every second, every confusion, heartache, or disappointment. I love every single bit of it, and I'm excited to keep moving forward, you know?
It sounds like it. And who are some of your favorite artists and musicians and singers growing up, especially in Canada?
So basically, a lot of artists that I grew up to who actually made me want to sing with Mariah Carey, and I can go all day, and my friends would like be pretty peed off because I talk so much about it. But like my first video that I can remember at the time was like "We Belong Together," and ever since then, like I loved that song, but I also loved her as an artist. And then the first CD I ever had was "The Emancipation of Mimi," and like that was like the vocal, like a masterpiece. Like it was like oh my god, so worth it. It was so worth it. I think I had that CD for years. I think I still have it, and yeah, I mean, and now that I'm older and I became a writer, for me to look back and not only like appreciate vocals of a song, but also lyrics, like that whole album was just perfect to me. Like that's what an inspiration she was for me, and I couldn't have chose a better artist to look up to. I just feel like that was like my I would say my fire, the ignite, the actual dream. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
we know exactly.
Yeah, I would say that.
We know exactly what you mean, and we'll talk about your journey and also some of your songs in just a minute. But first, listen to the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today at 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can check our Facebook page at Facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, Radio Public, iTunes, Google Play, and over 25 podcast platforms. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Also follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here with Jordan Massey, who is born in Canada, and he was residing in Alabama, now on tour in San Francisco here on the Mike Wagner Show. Before we get to some of your music, including Inside My Head, right now we'll be playing 3am in just a few minutes here. And tell me, whereabouts were you born in Canada, and explain your journey from Canada to where you grew up in, what city, what province, and your journey to Alabama. Let's talk about that.
Oh, so Mississauga, Ontario, and so it's really funny. So my dad is actually when he met my mom in America, and you know the birds and the bees.
Oh yeah.
So that happened, and one stayed in America and one stayed in Canada, and yeah, that's how that started. But pretty much it's not I would say a hard transition. I feel like because I was so young, I never really knew the difference. But yeah, I would say it's like a pretty good transition. I mean, I still plan on going back with it. I always tell people like probably in my early 30s, I would probably move back.
And how long did you live in Canada before heading down to Alabama?
Not long. Probably like early to like I was 8, and then yeah, that was about it.
Oh wow, okay. So I guess you have a little bit of a memory as well too. Then heading towards that area as well, and also let's get back to some of your music as well too. You've got Inside My Head, Right Now, Wonder, Human, and Stranded by You. I think I got the name of it, and tell us more about those songs.
Okay. So in order.
You can pick any. You can pick any one.
Okay, I can go numerical order. That's pretty cool. So I've kind of structured it all to be like to have a significant into each other. So I kind of put it in order to where it told a story. So like Inside My Head was like supposed to be more so of a boy meets girl and how he feels inside, like a crush kind of situation. And then we have the second song, which is Right Now, which is more so based on like years skipping ahead to the actual relationship being formed, and more so you're just dealing with like, is this something that you really want? So it's like an unsure kind of vibe, and that's what that story takes place, and then it heads over to Wonder, where it's like basically like, okay, they broke up. It's not really that much of a transition there, but they broke up, and the actual, I would say that time in my life is like writing about like reflection of how a relationship was toxic for you, and you just didn't know at the time, of looking back and like knowing the difference of now and then. It was more so like I acknowledge it and I accept it and I move on from it, but it's something that I wouldn't go back to. That's basically the whole story of Wonder. So it's like the first 3 songs kind of like, well, I would say are like sisters and brothers in a way. If you just add it on, like, yeah, like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of goes to Human after, which is like the most important song to me personally on that entire EP, because Human more so was like a very mental health kind of song. And I kind of wrote that in a really bad spot in my life. Honestly, I was like practically homeless. I was sleeping in a abandoned apartment at the time. And honestly, because I was supposed to, the entire song was supposed to be like more so of a hype song, like a have a good time in life kind of song, and you know, be positive kind of thing. And then I didn't finish it until like I was in like a bad space, and so it turned into something else. And it was more so about like putting on this facade every day to where you forget who you really are, and it's like you don't know how to tell somebody how you feel or that you need help or you want help, but it's like you had to deal with it alone. And just more so like telling that story about like how you've been somewhere before and you're starting to recognize the pattern. And then when you recognize it, it's like, oh, this is toxic. I got to do something about that. Like, honestly, and it's more so just make sure you check on people. That was the whole message of the song. Make sure you check on the people around you, because people can act really good, you know? So you never know whether or not someone that you think is strong is really as strong as you think, like you imagine them to be, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that was like a very important song to me, and that's why I really named the entire EP after it, because I felt like that message was or that song was more important than all the others, but I still like love the other ones. You know, if you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So that was Human, and then Stand By You was like more so like ended on a positive note. I actually wrote it for my mom, and this is basically about an unconditional love that you have for someone, whether it's like your mother, sister, brother, best friend, girlfriend, boyfriend, anyone. So that was just basically that message for that particular song. I just wanted to end it on like a positive note where it's like talking about love and how standing by people, just standing by someone that you really care about, regardless of what they do, what they say, just being for them unconditionally and showing them like mad support. So like that whole EP was just like it was my introduction to like the music world, but it was also like a good insight of like my story in a way, if you get what I'm saying. It just like jump between the years, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, it's like a really important chapter that I had in my life, and I'm glad that I had it. But I would tell you this new one that I'm working on is like what I'm really like highly impatient about. 'Cause it's like, yeah, I feel like if you listen to the first EP and you listen to this one, you'll notice a lot of growth, a lot of I can't give too much away, but a lot that you'll notice a different sound, but you'll still know that I'm still being tied to my room. So like everything is still pop, but it still have like a different element to each song, which is really cool. And like that I really like experimented with it, and every song is different. But more so I just like the not only lyrical growth, but like the mental growth within this next EP, and I'm really excited for people to hear it, especially since I did like my first Latin pop song, which is really cool, and then like the latest song I just put out, which is 3 a.m. It's like a pop 90s song, which is pretty cool too. It's been getting like good, like I've been getting like hearing good things from people about it. So like, yeah, I'm really excited about what like people have to say about the rest, and yeah, it's something I'm looking forward to.
It sounds like it as well too. We're going to play 3 a.m. in just a minute. Where can we find your music at?
You can find it on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, pretty much every musical platform. Yeah, it's out everywhere.
That sounds very good. We're going to play 3 a.m. by Jordan Massey in just a minute. But first, listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable, custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on themikewagnershow.com. You can check our Facebook page at facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, Radio Public, iTunes, Google Play, and over 25 podcast platforms. Check The Mike Wagner Show on any mobile device. Subscribe to The Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Also follow The Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here, a Canadian-born pop musician and also in Alabama, currently in San Francisco right now doing his own tour. Jordan Massey here on The Mike Wagner Show. Right now, here's one of the latest songs from Jordan Massey. It's 3 a.m. on The Mike Wagner Show.
Baby girl, you give me chills unknown. Can't even sing 'cause every time you come around, I'm going crazy. Can you please just let me know if you feel the same, so I won't love alone. So tell me how you feel. From 12 o'clock to 3 in the morning, what goes through your mind? Is it when I'm holding you, girl, what's the move? I need you in my life. 12 o'clock to 3 in the morning, what goes through your mind? I gotta know for sure if I'm gonna be all yours. 'Cause I need you right now. 'Cause I need you right now. So baby, why don't you just come on home? 'Cause every time you feel me down, I just don't know how to control myself cause I'm drowning in my thoughts. So can you pull me out? I don't wanna fall alone, no. From 12 o'clock to 3 in the morning, what goes through your mind? Is it when I'm holding you, girl, what's the move? I need you in my life, baby. From 12 o'clock to 3 in the morning, what goes through your mind? I gotta know for sure if I'm gonna be all yours. I need you right. Girl, I really wanna make your mind so bad. You don't have to find, I know you like it like that. Girl, I really wanna make your mind so bad. Right now I wanna know. From 12 o'clock to 3 in the morning, what goes through your mind? From 12 o'clock to 3 in the morning, what goes through your mind? Is it when I'm holding you, girl, what's the move? I need you in my life, baby. From 12 o'clock to 3 in the morning, what goes through your mind? I gotta know for sure if I'm gonna be all yours. I need you right now. From 12 o'clock to 3 in the morning, what goes through your mind? Cause I really wanna know what's going on. I need you in my life, baby. From 12 o'clock to 3 in the morning, what goes through your mind? I gotta know for sure if I'm gonna be all yours. I need you, girl. I really wanna make your mind so bad. You don't have to find, I know you like it like that. Girl, I really wanna make your mind so bad. I need you, baby. Yeah.
That's Jordan Massey with 3 a.m. here on the Mike Wagner Show. Jordan, tell us more about that song 3 a.m. and what inspired you to write it.
Say the last part again.
Yeah, you're back on. Tell us more about the song 3 a.m. What inspired you to write it, Jordan?
Actually, 3 a.m. was an accident. I actually was in Texas, and one of my friends really wanted to write a song with me, and I never thought he was actually serious about it, and he wasn't. But he showed me this beat, and I was like, okay, it doesn't sound bad. All right, why not? We wasn't doing anything else, so I kind of came up with the concept for it within 30 minutes, and then started it, and then I was like, oh shoot, I can actually this actually sounds good. So I was like, all right, and then I just kept on writing to it, and I was like, yeah, this is definitely going on. Whatever. I think this is because it was the first song that I wrote for my new EP. So yeah, I was like, yeah, this is definitely going on it because I was just really surprised I wrote it. So yeah, it was the total accident, but it worked out, you know. But that's a summer song, and it's really fun to listen to. So yeah, it was one of the best accidents I had in a while.
and I bet you somebody right now is pretty much what do you call it, that listening at 3 a.m. and getting so many hits at 3 a.m. I can imagine it right now all over the world. Imagine that.
Right. Yeah, it didn't sound really cool to have too. Oh, you can name a song 3 a.m. Okay, it sounds intriguing. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm really proud of it. It was something I was really scared, because when you write a song, a lot of times for me, I hear it in my head, and I'll be scared that I can't bring it to real life. So I'm glad that it worked out that way. So yeah, mm-hmm. It was definitely something that I had to work for.
It sounds beautiful as well too. And where can we find 3 a.m. on?
Oh, thank you. So 3 a.m. is out everywhere, on every musical platform as well, and yeah, video for it should be out very soon too.
Sounds very good. Sounds very good. Once again, Jordan Massey VEVO here on the Mike Wagner Show. A big thank you for your time. Just a few minutes here left with Jordan Massey. What can we expect from you in 2020 and 2021 and beyond? Okay, Jordan, you still there?
Yeah.
Jordan.
Say it again?
Okay, are you still there? What can we expect from you in 2020 and 2021 and beyond?
So, what things that I actually have planned for it? Honestly, I plan to drop my newest project at least in October.
Uh-huh.
I can't tell you what day, but I plan to drop it in October. And honestly, for this EP, I actually have shot visuals for each song, so it's gonna be pretty cool to release all of that. And it's also like in the story complex as well, so it's all gonna be like a continuation from the last video. So it's gonna be a really cool thing to have out too. So I plan on doing that this year in 2021. I have a really big announcement. I can't say it yet.
Mm-hmm. What?
But it's pretty huge. So I can't say it yet though. But
well, that sounds pretty good. So keep us up to date with that, and look forward to having you again soon. And who do you consider your biggest influence in your career?
The Weeknd, for sure, hands down. Hands down, I would say The Weeknd.
Oh my!
Yeah, no, I won't say it's Canadian reference, but this music is like, it's not one album I don't know. Like I'm like a super fan of this guy, and honestly, every song I'm like the first person to listen to anything, and I'll put like anybody close to me on it. Like I'll be like, yo, The Weeknd did the other album, and I told people I was like, this year I'm going to his concert, like I'm going to his tour, and next thing you know, COVID broke out, and I was like, okay, something is against me right now, but okay, maybe soon, maybe later. But yeah, right now it's completely The Weeknd. Like the aesthetic that he have, just everything about him. Like so, I would say right now that's who it is. But all the time it has been like Chris Brown.
That sounds amazing. And what's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
The best advice?
What's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
The best advice I can give anyone is, I would say, be proud, be strong, and especially if you're doing music, be proud and be strong in what you do and your art, but be prepared for someone not to see the potential that you saw, in whatever it is. So I would say, like, perseverance is like really key, especially in this industry, and you're gonna get told no a lot, but that doesn't mean that it's not good or that you're not doing the right thing. Like, you're not pursuing the right dreams. It just means that it's not gonna happen right now, but it's gonna happen, So I'll just say have perseverance and stay true to yourself, honestly, and that's the best advice I give anybody right now.
Sounds very good. Once again, Jordan Massey VEVO here on the Mike Wagner Show. Jordan, big thank you for your time. You've been fantastic. Looking forward to having you again soon. Tell us once again your upcoming projects. What's your website? How do people contact you? Where can people purchase or listen to your music?
Oh, so you can actually go to my website is Jordan, Jord, the letter VN, Massey, MASSEY.com. And that's my personal website. My music is everywhere, currently out right now. I actually just put out a video for my last single, which was La Tentacion. That's out everywhere as well. And you can also follow me on Instagram at Jordan, Jord, the letter DN, Massey, MASSEY. So, yeah, that's pretty much where you can find me.
That sounds very good. Once again, Jordan, big thank you for your time. You've been fantastic. Looking forward to having you again soon. Do us a favor, keep us up to date, and please stay safe while on the road. We'd love to have you back in 2020 or 2021 and beyond, and keep in touch and just keep us up to date. You've been great.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Sonic Web Studios specializes in custom web design, app development, social networking, search engine optimization, domain registration, email marketing, online stores, and more. Since our birth, we have been designing and developing immaculate websites and providing web solutions which are a cut above the rest. As a leading web designing enterprise, we have a team of extremely talented web designers who are well-focused and have the experience of working on multiple web developing platforms such as PHP, Magento, Custom WordPress, and more. Sonic Web Studios has been helping businesses of all kinds, whether big, small, established, or startup, impress their audiences with exemplary web solutions. We don't just create beautiful and functional websites. We give you a complete online solution with the main goal of enhancing your yearly revenues. We aim to give your business the online exposure and brand acknowledgement that will help you in achieving increased conversions leading to profitable sales. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention The Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Thanks for listening to The Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Please support our program with your donations at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again next time for another great episode of The Mike Wagner Show.